Sports for this NBA presentation. Alongside Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. Stan, what are you keeping your eye on here as we go down the stretch of the season?
Well, I like the battle for playoff positioning and seeding. I think home court is really, really important, especially, Kevin, and you've done a lot of them. When you get to Game 7 in a series, you want that on your home floor.
Sonny Johnson on the bench. Here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. We got Fox. Howard is out there with Victor Wembanyama. Then there's Devin Vassell. And it's Champagnie in at the 2.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's
nope.
They've already got him in a rhythm.
Pass to Wembanyama. A 3. And it's Morant with the rebound. The Spurs, they pick up the W against the Rockets in Houston. Inside, Howard with the steal.
Defense is ridiculous.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. It's tipped.
Defense is sick.
Outside Fox. Here's Champagnie.
Damn.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good luck. Just couldn't find the mark.
Wasted no time on that one.
The defenses should always expect this from Dan. He's a skilled distance shooter.
And that one's good, Champagnie. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Damn, Wemby.
He had a list of concerns coming in tonight, not the least of which was matchup.
Nasty.
He said it's not just the speed, though that obviously is an issue. It's that Fox has also become so good at dictating tempo and getting you to play his style. That's something they can't allow. Kevin?
Thanks, David. On the lane, Bing.
Damn. The computer do not miss threes. Damn, Wemby. Good D. My defense is sick.
Yeah, it sure does. And it even affects the energy in the
Oh, come on, man.
energetic. I mean, you can't sit and watch a jog game.
There you go.
He is one of a kind for sure. Fox.
And one. Oh, gosh. They playing in their throwbacks.
It's his first trip to the line. Last time when the Spurs landed the first overall pick in the draft, their fortunes changed back on May 16th, 2023.
Look, Kevin, the hardest thing for any franchise is to find the guy that you can build everything around. When they got Wembanyama, that dream came true for San Antonio.
There you go. Pluck him.
They've got the guy they can build this franchise around for years to come.
Damn, they do not miss threes.
Well, normally Morant is scoring off the dribble. Good to see him being effective off.
Champagnie can shoot.
Champagnie's got his second basket of the night. Morant passes to Wells. Outside Jackson. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Clark is on Fox. The 3 from Morant. San Antonio leading by 3. Wembanyama passes to Howard. Here's Champagnie. Offline.
Damn.
Morant gets to Jackson. Outside it from three-point range. Oh, it was the San Antonio Spurs winning their last game against the Rockets. Pass to Howard. Kept alive.
Damn. There you go.
Champagnie's got 8 points.
Yeah, you can tell Vassell likes sharing the ball. He's not just looking for his shot.
Now, here's Morant.
Damn.
Morant's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Memphis. Back to Vassell.
Oh, nasty. That was nasty as fuck. Damn, that was nasty. That was nasty as hell. Damn. Oh, God. That man hit 70 points, 80 points the last game. That's crazy. I had an 80-point game. I ain't never did that before. Last game, I broke 3 records. I broke Kobe single season record, David Robinson, and I hit 12 threes. I broke the Spurs all-time record, most threes in a game. I broke 3 records in one game. That is some wild shit. I ain't never did that before. Well, I broke the record before, the 3-point record before, but I ain't never scored 80 points. Never.
Western Conference Player of the Month.
And when you have a big man carrying as much of the load as he has, it just makes things so easy for the rest of your team. Completely deserving of the award.
Aldama passes to Clark. Here's Aldama. Hit by Clark. Teardrop shot. He gets it in there.
Well, he really had the size advantage to dominate the defense there. Go right at it.
Here's the cell. From outside. Come on.
Not quite enough to pitch. That time around, just lucky he was up.
Morant passes to Clark.
Quick off the floor and powerful from the below to attack that rim.
Here's Fox. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Well, you expect there to be peaks and valleys, but you've got some excellent scores on both sides.
With so many great point guards in this league, sometimes a guy like De'Aaron Fox can be overlooked, but when he's on, no one can stand in front of that man.
The shot's good from Brown.
And he likes to get in the rhythm early. Nice triple.
Rise to cancel. Three-pointer. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. And the Spurs lead by 6.
And you can tell Castle loves the challenge, right? Accepts it there, and this time knocks it down from beyond the arc.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. What a rise for Taylor Jenkins. Working his way, stand from the G League assistant there to NBA assistant and now to NBA head coach.
Wow is right, Kevin. And Taylor Jenkins, one of the best coaches in the NBA. This is a guy who just kept grinding and learning. I think sometimes coaches get too concerned about when they're going to get their opportunity. Taylor Jenkins was always concerned about being ready when his opportunity came.
I think you and I are alike. We root for the grinders, don't we? The guys that have really worked to climb that path.
I certainly do, Kevin.
Pippen outside. And another miss by Memphis. Spurs leading by 7. Slammed in by Howard.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
54 seconds left in the first quarter. To the middle. The layup off target. And San Antonio shooting has been tremendous. Their offense looking primed and ready for this match. Fox, no good. And so it's Payne who brings up the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. They are coming into this having matched their win against the Knicks in their last game.
Well, and hopefully your opponent makes that many mistakes. I
Jackson with the three. We've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Spurs out in front, leading by 6. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And taking a quick... look here at the hustle stats for the Spurs.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And how about also the ability to contest shots? They're staying attached and contesting and coming away with blocks as well.
On the floor for San Antonio, Harrison Barnes is out there with Johnson. And it's Wesley in at the 5. Kennard setting the pick for Pippen. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Aldama. Off the mark here with the three-point shot.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
A 3 from Barnes. It's rebounded by Memphis. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. And they've been enjoying this long homestand. That will be game 4 of 5 in a row at home. Pass to Edey. A putback. Barnes grabs the miss. Spurs leading by 6. Here's Branham. This one for 3. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Well, the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
They set the screen to the inside. Here's Edey. And here's the second time to finish it off.
So surprising. He goes for a slam. That difficult in their trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. Pippen feeling it out a bit. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with the 3-second violation. And the Spurs winning the 2023 lottery stand, adding the terrific Victor Wembanyama. A franchise changer, it appears.
Yeah, Kevin, the hardest thing, and you need a lot of luck to do it, is to get that guy. The guy you can build everything around. There aren't enough of them to go around. Victor Wembanyama is a guy you can build a championship franchise around. This guy's going to be a fixture in this league for a long time.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Pippen's checked in for Kennard. From deep, Johnson, good on the triple. Johnson's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Yeah, look at Johnson dialing it in from long distance.
Pass to Edey. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've got here in the first half.
Here's Wembanyama. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. Jackson's checked in for Memphis. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Outside, Bain. Pippen a screen on Vassell. Bain kicks to Jackson. A three-pointer off the mark. San Antonio's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17.
How about the vision by Wembanyama there. Always looking to get teammates involved.
Outside Jackson. Pippen, the pass to Jackson. Here's Edey. He's guarded by Ellis. It's tipped. Vassell finds Wembanyama. And Wembanyama too much inside.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Coach, only 2 players have led the NBA in blocks as a rookie. Manu Ball and our favorite, Victor Wembanyama.
Well, Kevin, Wembanyama is already special defensively, not only as a shot blocker, but the amount of ground that he can cover to affect shots. And there are people around the league that believe that he can become the best defender of all time.
Here's Johnson. Oh, boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Again, he gets one up.
You know Johnson's a guy who likes to use that size and physicality to his advantage.
He's seen the last few decades, we've seen the 3 become more and more necessary for offenses. Wondering if you think that's a good thing.
Well, it is, and teams not only understand the value of making a lot of three-point shots, but the threat of the 3 spreads out defenses and actually makes it easier for you to get shots to win. So the 3 is absolutely necessary to be a great offensive team in this league.
Quickly, is the arc too close? Should they move it, maneuver that a little bit?
Well, the skill level is really, really high. I like the suggestion of keeping the arc the same all the way around, which would eliminate the corner 3.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, with the Grizzlies' injuries last season, there was a lot put on Jaren Jackson Jr.'s plate. Coach Taylor Jenkins says he loves the challenge and the growth opportunity. Jackson said, "You always work on everything. You work on your game because you love it. And if you get a chance to use it, great." Kevin, back to you.
And he's always working on his game. All right, David, we thank you for that report. The Grizzlies making this switch here. Bernard check in. Outside for Jackson. Brings it from downtown. Jackson's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, I like the assertive approach from Jackson Jr. Not hesitating for a second off the catch.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And Bernard wide open. He shoots. No good from outside. Vassell outside. Lets it go with a 3. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got his 4th rebound in this one.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on him.
Morant passes to Kennard. Jackson with the bounce pass. Wells' shot is good.
They've given up a lot of 3-pointers here today.
San Antonio leading by 9. Johnson. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Well, the focus of Keldon Johnson making the interior defense look totally ineffective.
Pass to Edey. Lays it up and punks it in. Edey's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
They keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Took him no time at all on that one. Shambetti's got the lead up to 12 now for the Spurs.
He's already got 9 points from three-point range. They need to pay attention to him wherever he is.
They set the pick. Down low. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And then Johnson with the dunk.
They have dialed Johnson up, and he has answered the call.
1:35 left here in the second. And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Some changes for Memphis. Brandon Clark comes in for Edey, and it's Bain in for Canard. And some changes here for the Spurs. Here's Jackson. Trying for the hoop. That's a good shot, and now he's 3 for 7.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've got the way for shooting the triple.
The Grizzlies trail by 12. Bain kicks to Jackson. The three from Morant. And it's Fox with the rebound. And it's Fox with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. Coming into this, having notched to win against the Rockets in their last game.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let it.
Nothing is better than winning on the road in this league. It's so difficult. You savor every one of those.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Jackson misses. Spurs leading by 14. To the paint. Here's Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. 4 seconds separating the shot game clocks. Got a piece of it. Down low, Fox. Sweet little forward. Fox has got 7 points.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Morant back for 2. The Grizzlies with another miss. And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. Spurs out in front as they end the second quarter with a tremendous 17-7 run. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Taylor Jenkins is here with us in the second quarter, Coach. Tough sledding at both ends of the floor. How do you fix it?
You know, it hurts our offense when we're not able to get stops and get out and running, so not a good quarter for us. No, we just got to keep being aggressive defensively and be a little bit more disciplined.
And we'll see if that can pick up as the game continues. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Good evening, everybody. Can you guess what we're starting the show with? Wow, you guys are good. Time for the power rankings.
I think for Memphis, they're a middle-of-the-pack team. Sure, they'll get some wins, but I don't know how much more beyond that.
Seems like they're missing a key piece or two. Maybe one of their younger guys will step up down the stretch.
And let's move on to that first half. Talk about a rough start for the Memphis Grizzlies.
They have to lock it down defensively. Giving up great shots is a great way to lose a game.
And if you're disruptive at that end, it creates transition offense. I'm telling you, that's where you get the easy looks.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Here's Morant. Morant is the point with Bain out on the wing. Jackson is out there with Wells, and Clark at the 5 down low. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
All right, Stan, hypothetical situation. Down one, shot clock is off. If you could pick anyone in the NBA, Who do you want taking that shot?
Well, I'm going to go back in time a little bit, Kevin. The guy who really made my career for me as a head coach. I'm taking Dwayne Wade. He was the best that I ever saw. Not only did he have the ability to make clutch shots, he managed the game clock as well as anybody I've ever seen.
The situation was never too big for him, was it?
Never was, and he's so smart in addition to being as talented as he was.
And it's Mamu Kirishvili missing.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Bain kicks to Morant. And sent back by Howard. Pass to Mamu Kirishvili. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Well, passing may not be a highlight of Branham's game, but he's not a selfish guy who will just force his own shot.
So, Stan, the Grizzlies trio of John Morant, Desmond Bain, and Jaren Jackson Jr. From the outside looking in, what a great base going forward.
I agree with that, Kevin. Look, not only are those three outstanding individual players, but they complement each other so well. There's such a great fit with those three guys. That's a great base for the future.
That's 3 or 4 here to start the half.
Here's Fox, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And for a player of his size, Fox not afraid to take some contact to get to the line. He'll do it every chance he gets.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Morant outside. Ball's not loose. Fox against Jackson. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
The all-time leader in NBA wins, of course. Of course, the great Spurs coach, Greg Popovich. So, here is a guy who's a peer. What makes him so special, Stan?
Well, first of all, Greg Popovich is not a peer of mine, Kevin. I would never be that presumptuous. This guy is an absolute icon in the coaching world. I think from the outside, I think what makes him so special is he's never looked at himself that way. He's never rested on his laurels. He's a guy that's always evolving and trying to get better.
I love that assessment, but I do think it was true.
Not in any way.
Howard, the pass to Wembanyama. Misses the baby hook. The Grizzlies trail by 19. Morant outside. Jackson finds Bain. And here is Clark. Here's Wells. No good on the triple. Howard, the pass to Fox. Spurs passing it around. Pass to Champagnie. He's feeling it. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Champagnie's got 15.
And just beating the open man. Nice recognition there from Vassell.
Clark with a wide open look. Good. And a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 6 assists now in the game. Outside Howard. The offensive rebound. Goes back up. No, it doesn't go. His 4th miss in 8 attempts. Pass to Clark. Outside, Bain. 6 to shoot. Here's Jackson. Oh, that one had the right spin on it, and it was good. That's 12 points for Jaren Jackson. Fox kicks to Vassell. Drains the three-pointer. And the Spurs lead by 20.
Yeah, nice shot by Vassell. Really good three-point shooter.
Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. Jacks up a 3. Jackson misses.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
And, boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Memphis has gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Inside. The rebound by Champagnie.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it. Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Pass to Clark. It's stolen. And a fast break now for the Spurs. Vassell, the pass to Howard. Over Clark. And there's Howard. That's good on the assist by Vassell. And, guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for San Antonio?
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And they've also made a point to protect the rim tonight. All game long, they've been challenging or blocking shots.
Well, Devin Vassell has flown under the radar for a long time and passed a lot of fans, Coach. But we've seen it. He can fill it up.
Yeah, Kevin, look. He is an outstanding shooter. He's got great footwork. He can score at all 3 levels. He reminds you a bit of DeMar DeRozan, but maybe even with more of a 3-point shot.
Santi Aldama's checked in for Wells.
Well, he's playing great tonight, but not quite well enough to carry the entire team. They need to find some other contributors. Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another 3 to fall. Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
Howard with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Offensive rebound. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Whoa! What a dunk by Wembanyama.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Jackson, a screen on Fox. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. 14 points for Jaren Jackson.
And not relying at all on the 3-point shot. They may want to rethink about pushing the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
And Morant gets it to go.
And I like what they're not settling. Hitting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Memphis has gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Pass to Jackson. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there. Well, some rookies have been making a name for themselves on the glass this past month. Let's see who we're talking about. Well, you look at Edey, 3rd in rebounding, and what a physical presence inside.
And every team in the league needs a guy who can go and get. I mean, his great work on the boards certainly endear him to the coaching staff.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Edey comes in for Brandon Clark. And it's Luke Kennard in for Jackson. Bain passes to Kennard. 6 on the shot clock.
Oh, my. Well, this is what the fans want to see. Morant showing off all of his superb athleticism.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Lets it go from deep. Kills the long-range jumper. Morant's got 16.
Well, after dropping in 2 triples in the first half, he's now matched that mark here in the second half, and I wouldn't be surprised to see more of those.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. It's the Spurs. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication. between them. And what a beautiful feed.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So with Howard sitting on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. Keldon Johnson is out there with Harrison Barnes. And it's Bassey in at the center, filling out the middle.
In the flick of a switch, going from defense to offense.
And the speed of that transition score. From defense to offense, able to take advantage before they can get set.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Going old school with the mid-range. Johnson.
The Grizzlies shooting straight 49% from the field. Pippen against Wesley. Lets it go from 11. The rebound by the Spurs. Pass to Barnes. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Jackson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Greg, we see the NBA finding players for certain actions or statements.
Multiple offenders are always going to be under the microscope, Kevin. Sometimes they end up playing into those expectations, so those punishments can appear a bit skewed.
Memphis moving that ball around. No good with the triple. Spurs have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. And the shot is good. 17 points for Keldon Johnson.
Yeah, he's a very strong wing. Johnson is about 220 pounds, and he knows how to use his body.
Here's Pippen. Pass to Kennard. And another miss by Memphis.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good.
Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible. Well, it's amazing to me, the creativity. Johnson showing out.
Now, here's Kennard. Defense is right there. Here's Edey. And the layup's good off the glass.
And that's exactly what they're going for on that shot.
The 3 from Johnson. Here's Bassey. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
Here's Edey. San Antonio with the rebound. Here's Wesley. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Wesley's got his first points in this one.
Great touch there. It's just so tough to defend a floater like that.
In the corner, Kennard with it. And he's good on the
just his first in the second half.
San Antonio calls timeout. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Jaren Jackson. Bain comes in for Luke Kennard. And it's John Morant in for Pippen. And here's Ellis from beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Memphis. Edey's got his 4th rebound in this one. Morant passes to Clark. Can't hit from in close. San Antonio's gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. Hamu Kelishvili. And the basket by Castle.
And they've gotten very aggressive on the offensive glass here in the second half, getting a lot of second chance points.
Morant, the bounce pass. And a wide open look for Bain. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Well, when a 3 goes in on the other end, Bain really wants to answer with his own trick.
To the left wing, here's Wells. And they recover it. On three off target.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Shot by Champagne, no good. The Grizzlies shooting in the fourth quarter down around 31%, not playing with as much energy here lately. Spurs have gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. To the wing right side. Ball's wide open. Hits that.
What a passer Bane has become.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, De'Aaron Fox.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight seemed almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. Outside, Bane. Jackson from long range. The Spurs have gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth. Right around 46-47%. Pass to Howard. Right through the D for the layup. Howard's got 21 in the game.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Here's Wells. And it's Morant. That's on the assist by Wells.
Yeah, Morant just continuing to assert himself offensively.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. All right, Stan, let's put that coaching hat back on you. How in the world would you game plan for a player like Victor Wembanyama?
Well, that's a great question, Kevin, and there are no great answers because he's so good. I think when you're guarding him, you want to be as physical as you can and keep him as far away from the basket as possible to negate his length. Defensively, or when you're on offense, his defense, I think you want to use his instincts to block shots against him, take the ball at him, draw him, and get the ball to open people.
That sounds like a good plan.
Yeah, but if it were that good, it would work more often in this game.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
Pass to Clark, and stolen by Wembanyama. Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
Well, I think it's fair to say that Fox is in the zone right now. An exciting player to watch. I just love seeing how he can take over a game with his aggressiveness.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Greg, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries me with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full time.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as
It's a great finish!
Oh, my.
he's put on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Count that bucket. Fox has got 23.
And he gives up pounds to a lot of guys defending him, but that has never kept Fox from being in attack mode.
Jackson has the open look. Off target with his 3.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance, but look, he's got to find something easier.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
And again, Memphis no good. And so it's San Antonio with it. They double team Howard. And the shot goes in.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
Jackson misses.
Might be time for a little different approach. His shot hasn't been falling here in the second half.
And he gets it to go.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
It sure is. They've certainly accepted the challenge. The trick now is to sustain this effort.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. So for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan.